Before you search for the Advanced Legal Research course at Boston College Law School, there is more than one way to approach most legal research problems. Before you search, it's important to think about what you need to find and where that information is likely to be. It's important to choose the research platform that contains materials of the type and subject matter that will likely provide you with the information you seek. Many primary legal materials are available on free websites as well as on subscription databases, but many secondary sources are protected by copyright and may only be available on one publisher's platform. For example, Goldstein on copyright is only available on the CCH Cheetah platform. Nimmer on copyright is only available on Lexis, and Patry on copyright is only available on Westlaw. On many systems, you can run a global search without choosing which content to search, but a global search may not reach all the available content on that platform. For example, a global search on Westlaw Edge does not search the types of information listed under specialty areas, which includes dockets, intellectual property, legislative history, international materials, and news. The Boston College Library's catalog, available from the Law Library homepage, defaults to searching across books and articles. But if you know you're looking for a book, you can choose to search just books. Or you could search for just articles, although not every journal article we have access to will be found by this search engine. Or you can choose to search through our collection of legal research guides to get suggestions on where to look and what to look for. Once you've decided what to look for and where to look for it, you may also have options about how to search for it. Lexis, Westlaw, and Bloomberg Law offer more than one type of search engine, letting the researcher choose whether or not to use Boolean searching, often called terms and connector searching, or to run a so-called natural language or plain language search. Each platform will have search help or search tips that explain the options available on that platform, since each search system has its own syntax and search conventions. Sometimes you can get better results by running a more precise search on the front end. A catalog search for any items that contain the terms Harvard Law Review anywhere in the record retrieved 744 records. Requiring the words Harvard Law Review to be an exact phrase brought the results down to 153, and requiring that exact phrase to be in the title brought it down to 37 records. Some types of limitations, like restricting your search to journals, are just as easily made as a refinement after the search as through a pre-search selection, but others will provide you with more search options if you make them up front. Once you become a power searcher, you will make more use of advanced search features. In Lexis, Westlaw, and Bloomberg Law, selecting a particular type of document to search gives you a greater choice of document fields or segments to use in constructing your search. The segments available in a Lexis Plus search for cases include fields such as party name, court, date, number, disposition, summary, headnotes, overview, outcome, attorney name, and judges. While those available on a LS Plus code search include fields such as citation, publication, heading, section, rule, text, history, and unannotated. Sometimes the best way to search isn't to search at all, but to browse. This is an excerpt of the table of contents of Title I of the U.S. Code, General Provisions, Chapter 1, Rules of Construction, from the website of the Office of the Law Revision Council, the people who actually create the U.S. Code. Their website has a search engine, but sometimes it is easier to just browse to find the sections you need, scanning the table of contents. Sometimes it may make more sense to browse an index, like this index to Nimmer on copyright. Indexes sometimes provide superior access to information because indexes involve the intercession of human intelligence to help direct the researcher. This index is both browsable and searchable. And the treatise itself has an interactive table of contents that may help you find what you were looking for faster and more efficiently than running a full-text search. Indexes aren't just for secondary sources. The U.S. Code annotated on Westlaw has a browsable, searchable index to help guide you to the correct sections. Once you've decided what to look for, where to look for it, and which search method to use, you can start to think of words to look up in an index or search in a full-text database. Start broadly with key concepts and terms, then think about other ways the same idea can be expressed. Not every search system treats search words the same. Especially when you are using a system you aren't familiar with, it can be very helpful to check system help screens to see how that system processes your search. For example, on Bloomberg Law, keywords are automatically joined with an "and" in searches without operators, while Lexis will automatically treat words in a natural language search as if there were an "or" connector between them, but Lexis will treat adjacent words as a phrase in a terms and connectors search. And even though the relevancy ranking search engines on Lexis and Westlaw do a very good job ordering results, don't expect them to be calibrated to the specific research task you are doing at the moment. Be sure to look at a number of your search results, not just the top hits, and look at them critically. You may find it useful to reorder your results if the search engine provides that capability. In class exercises, we will sometimes have you locate a particular known document to help you learn about how a search engine operates, but in real research, don't expect to find a single case that exactly matches your fact pattern or a secondary source that will teach you all you need to know about a particular subject. Analyze your issues and look for sources that fit with one or more aspects of the particulars of your situation. The key is to think critically about your problem, choose appropriate resources to research the issue, and then be a critical consumer of whatever sources you choose to use. The best tactic is often to combine a variety of methods with a variety of resources to minimize the chance that you will miss something important and maximize your search results. After all, it isn't called one search, it's called research.